Hey, what's going on, guys? Got some headlights there. Me. How's everybody doing? I am refreshing. Hey, what's up, Heather? Heather is in the chat. Let me see if I can make it so it's not so glary for you guys. There, that might be a little bit better. So, I'm going to wait for a couple people to get in here. Got my hat on. I know how much you guys love the hats. But honestly, the reason I have it on is because right now we're in the convertible, so sorry if it's a little bit loud. Oh shit, hold on. Hang on a second. So, anyway, the reason I got the hat on, because like I was saying, I know you guys hate the hat, but it helps keep my hair out of my face when we're driving and stuff. Lisa's driving right now. But the title of the video, guys, Paranormal Pup. So anyway, Athena went out with us on her very first paranormal adventure today, I think. Sorry about that, guys. Just bear with me. Texas Brenda, West Haven. How's it going? Thank you for sharing. Hey, Brandy. How's it going? What's up, James? What's up, Bear Country? What's up, Patrice? So, yeah, anyway, we got to take Athena out for her very first adventure. Sorry about this. The lights behind us, that's what's happening there. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? What's up, Vicky? Why do these things keep popping up? Hold on. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Bo. Hey, Doris. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. We appreciate it. So we took Athena out. We went to a really cool cemetery. Now, Lisa and Athena stayed in the car while I actually explored and filmed the cemetery. I like to go in there and kind of do a walkthrough just to give you guys an overview of what it looks like. Just so you can kind of get a feel for it. You know, I think that's a really important thing to do when you first get there, so you guys can kind of catch the vibe of what it feels like. Hey, Nick, how's it going? So that's what I usually try to do first. It just depends on the situation, but generally that's, I mean, I don't usually plan things out like that or anything, but I just kind of was feeling like that's what I wanted to do when I first got there. Now, we didn't take Athena into the cemetery because we feel like that would be disrespectful at a cemetery, so she stayed in the car with Lisa, and then as they saw me coming over to the car, they did get out of the car, and they stayed on the other side. There was like a stone wall there. They stayed on the other side of the stone wall. They did not enter the cemetery. So you'll see that. I'm trying to get that video up tomorrow. I'm going to work on editing it all day if I have. I'm going to try to get that out to you guys tomorrow. Hey, Fluffy, how's it going? Hope you're good.
And tell me about what
Hey, Cheryl.
Athena did with the EVP. It was different with her in the car with the EVP.
Oh, yeah. So I want to tell you guys something in a second. Let me just...
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, Lisa was saying we had the K2 meter out. And I don't use the K2 meter every investigation. Sometimes I just have a feeling, I'm like, let me pull out the K2 meter and see what happens. Now, for all of you guys that know, the K2 meter can be really sketchy. Like sometimes it'll work, sometimes, you know, I mean, you have to really have some major spiritual energy for that thing to go off. So it was pretty cool what happened because we were in the car, I showed the K2 meter, it wasn't doing a whole lot. It was going up to the second light. So, and that's okay, but I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe something will happen. But anyway, Lisa's like, isn't she slick? Lisa says, well, will you light up the meter if we give Athena a treat? Because we have treats. And I kid you not, that meter lit all the way up to red, you guys. I am not even joking. So that was pretty cool. Y'all gotta see that. I was really impressed. So we're doing pretty good. We had a really good time. We, like I said, we did the K2 meter and the necrophonic session in the car. And that worked out really well because that way, I mean, we had a little bit of, you know, a little bit of background noise. It wasn't bad. But I'm not kidding, guys. Every single time lately that we have been in a cemetery, we hear gunshots. I don't know what it is.
That was crazy.
It's unbelievable. Like we heard literally, it sounded like a rapid fire, like a semi-automatic burst, like pop, 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 pop. And we're like, whoa. So we moved to a different spot. We got out of there, needless to say. I'm sorry that I have my phone on a mount, and it seems like it's a little bit like vibration. Vibrational? Is that the word? Hopefully it's good vibrations though. So let me just say hey to Angela. What's up, Angela? Hey Kevin, good evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us on a Friday night. Sorry about the lights behind us. This is the convertible, guys. For all of y'all that don't know, we have a Mustang convertible. This is Lisa's baby. She just loves to roll in the Mustang. And it's really good because Athena seemed to really enjoy it. She's back here sleeping right now. She's really enjoyed herself today. This is the first time she ever got to ride in this car.
We had the top down.
Oh, Bo said he just got a 3-month-old kitten and she is hyper. Yes, Athena has a lot of energy also. And we're trying really hard to not give her any kind of table scraps or anything like that because we don't want to train her that every time we eat, she gets food. Because I just feel like that's going to cause behavioral issues, like especially if we take her out with us somewhere. And we were actually trying to go out to eat today with her. There's a lot of outside dining places, like outdoor dining in Florida. And we were really hoping to do that, but the place that every place we went to, they had live music and stuff like that, so it was pretty crowded. So we discussed it. We decided that probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday is a no-go for taking your dog out. I think we're going to try again next week, though, like during the week. So if we end up doing that, we might go live or we might film some of it because it's kind of a, what do you call it? Like a rite of passage for her. So it's a big deal. Hey, what's going on, Flash Wolf? How are you doing? How you doing? So we are making our way back home, guys. I'm going to show you Lisa real quick. Hey, Tess, what's up? Here's Lisa. Lisa is driving. It's really dark where Lisa is.
Yeah, it's dark over. I have my hat on too for everybody. It was sweat weather today, so we both ended up putting our hats on. So, thanks for coming, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for joining us.
Let me see. I don't know if we can see Athena or not.
It's just a lot of traffic too tonight.
Can't really see her. Oh, Heather. Heather totally just gave us a super chat.
Yeah, that light behind us is
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you so much for the super chat, Heather. That was super sweet
Heather,
of you.
Thank you.
Tez says, hi, Jen and Lisa. Hi, Tez.
Hi, Tez.
We are so looking forward to meeting you soon. Vicky says, we have a few restaurants here in Nashville for dogs and their parents. Really? That is so cool. It seems like there are a lot more pet-friendly hotels, pet-friendly restaurants than there used to be.
I went online. It's called Ring.
Talk really loud.
It's called Ring Fido, F-I-D-O. It's like you type in the city or town where you want to eat, and it'll give you a list of pet-friendly restaurants.
Hey Alice, how's it going? We are good. We're so excited. We had a really good time with Athena today, and I've always been really nervous about taking a dog out with me. I'm just always afraid they're going to do something crazy and like act up and embarrass me or whatever, but honestly, she was pretty good. Now, she does have an issue. She likes to jump, and I think that's a puppy thing. It's also a Doberman thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we can work on that with her while she's young. And Snoopy, he very rarely jumped on us. I don't know. He never really jumped. I mean, once in a great while, but it wasn't normal for him. So, Flash Wolf says, I'm just watching you girls and eating salt and vinegar chips. That sounds good. I like salt and vinegar chips. Linda says, hi ladies. Hi everyone. Hey Linda, how's it going? I hope you're good.
We ended up circling McDonald's drive-thru twice.
We did. Do you guys want to know why that happened? That happened because, oh wow, Alice, thank you for the $20 super chat. That was so sweet. She said, hi girls, sorry late and missed a couple of videos, but be safe, much love.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you can catch the next one. What I was saying was we actually took Athena out for her very first paranormal adventure tonight. It was in a cemetery, a very old cemetery, and guys, I know I've told you before how much I absolutely love the Woodsmen of the World monuments. I just talked about it in this last video. And I was super stoked because I saw one, and then I saw another one, and then I found like a row of 3 of them, and then another one, and another one, and I'm like, oh man, there were 7. There were 7 Woodsmen of the World monuments there. So that totally made my day.
I think that's a record.
Oh no. Alice said, Yeah, been rough. My babies are dying.
What?
I'm so sorry, Alice. Can you can message me if you want to talk about it. Send me a private message on Twitter if you want to talk about it. I'm so sorry. Patrice says, "What are you drinking with that Flash Wolf? The salt and vinegar chips." Do you know what I have? I have an icy.
So we go to a McDonald's drive-through.
You gotta talk really loud.
We went to the McDonald's drive-through just because we were getting hungry on the way home. So they were out of Coke, which Jen needed. Their throat was getting kind of dry. She loves fountain Coke. So they were out of fountain Coke. So I'm like, all right, let me just take a long shot. And I said, do you have frozen Coke instead of just, well, they had frozen Coke. So I'm like, Jen, how can you have frozen Coke and not have regular Coke? And Jen's so smart because she knows about restaurants. She's like, well, comes out of a different machine.
It's a whole different thing.
A whole different thing. I was like, okay. Well, anyway. And then she wanted an apple pie.
I did want an apple pie, but I still have not gotten my apple pie.
So we drive away, we have the bag, there's no apple pie, and we paid for it. So we went back to get our apple pie, and they still didn't give us an apple pie.
We want to give a huge shout out to Angela's son, and I hope I don't mess up his name. Is it Yedil? I hope I didn't say it wrong. If I said it wrong, please tell me how to pronounce it. But huge shout out to you. I hope you have a great night.
Right.
So Flashwolf says he is drinking a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, a Diet Pepsi.
And Bo's getting ready to go to Walmart. I hope you get some good stuff at Walmart, Bo. I always love shopping at Walmart, the dollar store, and Five Below. Because I always feel like I get a really good deal.
Sorry, guys. It's my obnoxious solicitation code. Anyway. Thanks for riding along with us. Sorry, it's finally, I think, over the headlights behind you.
Alice says, both my dogs, it's so hard.
What?
I thank you so much, love, but I have to go. I'll come back soon. Okay, Alice, I'm so sorry, and we completely understand. We lost Snoopy and Petunia just a couple months apart, and we actually lost 2 cats this year as well. It's been a really rough year. Our 2 cats, they were really close in age. They were like almost 20 years old. I think they were like 18 and a half years old, both of them, because we got them at almost the same exact time. And it's just really rough, you know. You love them, and they're here, and they're a blessing, and you just have to know that they're going to find a way to make it back to you somehow. They're always going to be around you. But again, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Doris says, frozen Mountain Dew.
Frozen Coke.
I love my frozen Coke. Ted says, I just bought a Halloween costume for my puppy. That's so cute.
Oh.
We'll have to get a costume for Athena.
We want to come up with a new shirt too for
Yes, we are going to do Paranormal Pup merchandise, guys. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing little Athena's face. A really cool rendition of her face. I'm going to figure something out.
Some ideas like Paranormal Pop.
Yeah, we're going to do a Paranormal Pup.
What do you put on there, like
a cartoon of her, maybe.
But do you put also like ghosty motif as well? Okay.
We're going to figure it out.
Okay, so it's going to be really cute.
Hi, Oreo. Welcome. That's right. They do leave a paw print on your heart forever. They totally do.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh, Doris says we're getting a new dollar store. A bigger one.
I love the dollar store.
I do too. I always feel like I've made out.
Yeah, I love the dollar store. They're everywhere now. They're popping up.
So I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's gearing up for the weekend. We really don't have any plans.
Yeah.
Although we'll probably be door dashing a little bit because we've been doing that to make a little extra money right now. And the weekends are usually pretty busy, so that's a good time. Ted says, I get along better with animals than I do humans.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I'm the same most of the time.
True that.
Yep.
And we started we started an Instagram page for Athena.
We've had that one for a while.
Or, I mean, we've been adding to it, I'll put it that way. What else did we start with her? Oh, I guess that was it. So, that might pop up. She's getting bigger, we can
actually going to do an Athena channel as well. Lisa's going to handle most of that. I have to teach her how to edit, and she's pretty good at. She said no. I don't have time to edit both channels. I just don't right now. I just don't.
Well, I want to do some training.
I mean, I think for a while we're going to probably just take her out on some paranormal adventures with us because, you know, I think it's really cool to see how animals react to spiritual energy. And Petunia was really in tune with that. Now, I know, I mean, they say most animals are like that, you know, that they kind of are gifted. They see spirits and things. And it was interesting because we actually asked the necrophonic about that, if Athena could see them, and I'm pretty sure it said that she could hear them.
Yeah, hear them.
Yeah, so, but she was looking around, so I think maybe she did see them too. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Yes, that's right, Oreo. It's because animals do have the purest of souls.
Right.
And they love you unconditionally, regardless, you know? Oreo says, I'm not sure, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're male or female. They have heightened senses. Yes, they do. Have a good night, Bo. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was good to see you.
Bye, Bo. Good night.
So we'll probably be on here for a little while longer. Also want to let you guys know that Heather of Heather's Hauntings, Patty's daughter, has a premiere tonight at 9 p.m. So be sure to catch that, and we will be in there too in the chat. So does anybody have any big weekend plans? How's it going, Rachel? Hope you're good. I can't believe it feels like it's getting dark a lot earlier now all of a sudden. Like we were driving the other day and we're like, wow, it's only 7:30 and it's already starting to get dark. It was pretty crazy. Brandy says, my cats follow me to the bathroom and will stick their paws under the bathroom door if I don't let them in. My cat used to do that. That's so funny.
They love to be in the bathroom.
Oh, good. Heather's got a friend coming over. That's awesome, Heather. I hope you guys have an awesome time.
Yeah.
I'm going to take another sip of my icy. I remember when I was a kid, whenever I would get sick, my mom would always pick one up from Kmart. They didn't have Walmart back then. From Kmart, whenever I was sick, she would surprise me and stop at Kmart. You could probably go that way.
It was down 15. Yeah. Oh, it is 19.
Yeah. Which was crazy because she would have to, like, you'd have to go in. Like now you can get it pretty much at McDonald's or wherever, gas stations. But that was the only place you could get it back then. It was wild. Hey, Paranormal Voice, welcome. Paranormal Voice says, evening from the UK. What time is it there? I'm always curious what time it is with our friends across the pond. So I was telling everybody a little bit earlier that we took Athena out for her very first... Sorry, that's a lot of light on you guys. Okay, that's really a bad angle.
You turn. I got it over here. It's glaring everywhere.
It's glaring.
There, that's good.
It'll get better in a minute, guys. I know. Here, I'll just put my head here. Yeah, it had been a while since I had a it had been a while since I had a icy, but I was glad when McDonald's started carrying them. We don't eat at McDonald's too often, but when we do,
I think they just started.
because a lot of times I'll eat at McDonald's and I'll feel sick afterwards. Have you guys ever experienced that? It's all the pink slime.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still use that anymore or not. Okay, so no, Doris, I've never had Kmart subs. I did not realize that they had subs. Now, I have eaten at Kmart when I was a kid. I don't even remember what we got. I know it was a lot of like home style stuff. I was thinking like meatloaf or something like that. I can't even remember. It was like a diner style. Oh, Vicky said, OMG, Doris, yes. I feel like I missed the boat on that one. Hey, Adriana and Dante, how are you guys doing? Thanks for joining us. We were just talking about how much fun it was to take our puppy out on an investigation with us today. She's now 4 months old, so she's at the age where she's starting to listen. So, you know, that's a good time to start taking them places, trying to get her accustomed to things. We're really going to be working with her, trying to break her undesirable, I'm not going to say bad behaviors, I don't want to call her bad, but trying to, you know, to break the undesirable behaviors while she's still young. Because once they get older and bigger, because she's going to be a big girl, it's going to be really difficult to try to change that behavior. Flash Wolf says, do you think 2021 will be better? I hope so.
Yeah.
I've had just about enough of 2020. And you know what's crazy? I was like, oh, that's a good round number. It's going to be an amazing year. It's a new decade. You know, how fantastic is this year going to be? And what a disappointment. Let me just tell you. I know y'all know. Crazy. Hey, Spirit Stalker. Spirit Stalker said, I used to eat the tapioca pudding at Kmart. I feel like I'm really missing out here. I didn't know that they had all that stuff. That's
there
crazy.
Are still a few Kmarts, I believe. I think there are still a few Kmarts.
Hey, Susan, how's it going?
Oh, I saw one.
Tez says Petco has training classes. That's what I'm doing my pup. Oh, how's it going? Pretty good? Oh, that's cool, Patrice. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Just be really careful driving. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe 2020 is coming to an end. I mean, it's going by really quickly. But I guess that's for the best considering all the craziness we've had this year. Hey, Kayla, welcome. Are you guys all getting notifications, or did you find out about this on Twitter? I'm just curious. Because I know a lot of people didn't get notifications yesterday with our premiere. Lisa loves tapioca pudding.
Oh, yummy.
I love rice pudding and chocolate pudding.
You know,
not together.
Tell her about the Aldi's. Has a really good.
Oh yeah. So Aldi's, if you got Aldi's, I don't know how you guys say it, has really good tapioca pudding and really good rice pudding. So it's a win-win. But I you know what? I love their tapioca pudding. It's really good. Oh good. Vicky got a notification. Brandy got a notification. Susan said she didn't get a notification. She just happened to find us. Well, thank you for looking. Patrice got a notification. Flash Wolf got one. Okay, Flash Wolf said, I got it now. I had to turn my phone off and turn it back on. Oreo says, got notification because I hit the bell and clicked notifications for all. Okay. Doris got notification. Kayla found us on YouTube. Well, that's awesome, guys. Thank you. Now, I was recently told, actually by Logan, Patty's grandson, that if you're not getting notifications because it's crazy, like, I'm subscribed to her channel, obviously, and I never get notifications for any of her videos, which is unreal. So I asked Logan, and he's like, well, sometimes you just have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Just make sure you don't forget to resubscribe, and then just make sure that your notifications, that you have all notifications on, or some, or whatever you want to do. But that way you get the notifications, and you don't have to always pop in. You know, if you get a notification and you're busy, I mean, we understand, guys. But we do appreciate you coming through whenever you can. That's awesome.
So much fun having you with us. Especially when you have to drive one on, you know, makes it exciting. It's like having the whole gang.
Yeah, it is fun. It's like having the whole gang with us. That's right. Flacco says, I think YouTube got corona. I think you're right. Hey, Sheila, how's it going? She says, good evening, Jen and Lisa. How are you? We are good. We have our puppy with us. She's in the back seat. She is asleep. I think we wore her out. It takes a lot to wear that little puppy out. She's got, like, oodles of energy. She's a good girl, though. Oh, you're welcome, Heather. Heather says, thanks for taking us with you. We love to take you guys with us. Definitely part of our extended family. Thanks so much, Oreo and Heather. Oh, you guys,
Oh, this is the wrong one. Sorry, guys.
Lisa's trying to take me out to
I
eat.
can't see where I'm going.
We can't go there. It's too busy right now.
We can't take our dog there. Restaurants are open for business.
Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened. Embarrassing moment tonight. So we went to a place like we were saying. Oh shit! Is that an accident?
Where?
Over here. See flashing lights. Hold on, guys. Oh shit! Look at that car. Oh man, that's bad. Okay. Alrighty. Anyway, it looked like they're okay. I think but
they're okay.
that's not good. Anyway, guys. So we, like I said, we were gonna take Athena with us to eat. It was this really cool place that we go to on the water, on a river, Crystal River to be exact. And we went to go around back, and
it's like a
it's like a marina area, like a bar, but it's like really nice decking. And they had a live band playing tonight. Doris says I call shotgun for next time. That's funny. So normally with bars, guys, it's open seating. Like you can just, first come, first serve. So we're like, oh good, there's a table. So we walked around, took the table and sat down because Lisa had called ahead and she's like, do you guys allow dogs? And they're like, yeah, we do on our back deck. And she's like, oh good. So we went there and we went and sat our asses down. And what happens? The waitress comes over and we're thinking, oh, good, she's going to take our order. No. She says, I'm so sorry to inform you that you have to go into the front and make a reservation and then we can seat you back here.
She had a waiting list.
There was a waiting list. We're like, how long's the waiting list? Half hour. We're like, no.
Was raining. It was
yeah, it was starting to rain too. And we're like, no, we don't want to make Athena wait that long, because she's still young and stuff.
And why would people want to wait to go on the deck versus inside? I don't understand.
I wouldn't wait to sit outside if I didn't have the dog with me today. Not if it was raining. I get that they want to watch the band and stuff, but nah. Flash Wolf said, by the way, girls, I know what it's like to lose my dog. My dog passed a few months. I'm so sorry, Flash Wolf. That's awful.
It is rough. It tears you up.
That's right, Oreo. We will see our beloved pets again at the Rainbow Bridge. I believe that. And I think that sometimes they find a way to come back to you in another form, And I feel like they're always here. Matter of fact, tell me what happens to you sometimes. Oh, shoot. Here, make sure.
Yeah, the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have to lean over this way more.
Well.
No, I'll just hold it.
Yeah. There's a light behind me.
Let me turn it around. Hold on.
You know what? Maybe
I'm gonna turn it around. Here, guys.
Is that light bothering you?
No.
Oh, here's Athena. Here she is.
Athena.
Light on her. Yeah, I out of the corner of my eye, a lot of times I think I see our pets in our house.
No, I know, but you said you feel them on the bed sometimes.
Yeah, on the bed I'll feel like a little pressure on my feet. You know how dogs or cats still need the blankets? That's what it feels like, a small like little paws pushing. And I felt that on several. It's just not once, a lot of times in our house here.
Right.
So I think they're around. Or sometimes I think out of the corner of my eye, I'll just see something like dash, or a shadow under the door, or like past the door.
I've been seeing that more lately. It's really weird.
For a second, it'll be like, I'm gonna open this one spot. We're in here for poor Athena.
Athena.
And it was interesting. I told Jen the other day, it was interesting the timing that we got Athena, and we had both Athena and Petunia together this summer, and then we just lost Petunia. But I'm like, if we didn't have Athena, I think it would have really been a lot harder. I know on me, because she's a good, Jen's like, well, she's basically a good, what did you call it? Not really distraction, just
distraction.
Distraction.
Yeah.
It keeps your mind off of your lost one.
You can just hold it like this. Just don't click off.
I can't see what I'm doing though.
Hold right there.
I'm gonna try.
Here you go. You're perfect.
Can you see Athena?
No, but I want to be able to see you. Keep talking. I gotta check the comments.
Can I hold it here, or is that blocking you?
It's blocking your camera.
So good. So we just pulled over a minute at a close shopping center. So we've been driving for what?
Oh, Vicky says, what a beauty she is. I want to kiss her face.
Oh, Athena.
And she'll kiss you right back, too.
She
Trust
will.
me.
She's chilling in that back seat. She's so cute. I don't know if I can get her on.
You can unplug it.
Let me unplug you guys. Hang on. Sorry.
Oh.
There we go. I can't see what I'm seeing now. Can you see her back there? She's kind of dark. Let me see.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Is it
just
too
show
dark?
yourself. Just show yourself. It's too dark.
He's sniffing the camera. Sorry. Okay.
Being stuck. We're trying to teach her to stay in the back because she's we don't want her to cause a distraction.
She's secured back there too. We did some EVPs today. We did Athena EVPs. They're
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
awesome.
Wait, did you cancel it?
No. Didn't do anything. What happened?
Turn it around. Just turn it around on yourself so you can see it.
Is it on there?
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was
Oh,
weird. It
that's
was acting
fine.
like it. Why is YouTube stopping?
Is your internet good?
Yeah, it's your phone.
Oh. Sorry. My phone's
Sorry, guys. I'm checking the comments. Just give me a sec.
We're spinning.
Oh, Susan, Tess said she accidentally muted you, but it wasn't on purpose. So please don't take offense to that.
Oops. Is it an oops?
It happens. It happens. I've done it before too. So keep going.
So guys, what else are you all into tonight? Friday night, you got any weekend plans? I don't know. We're in Florida. It's still usually almost 90 degrees here every day. So.
Oh, Brandy said she said she's so beautiful.
Aw.
My dad had a Doberman when I was a kid. Her name was Misty. That's awesome.
Oh, that's a good name.
Whoa.
What the heck?
At least it wasn't a gunshot.
It wasn't a gunshot that time.
Texas Brenda says, yes, Jen muted me. I was like, WTH.
Oh no.
It happens. I'm sorry. I have muted people before, and I used to be really guilty of it on DLive
Yeah.
because it was really easy when you were trying to, I don't know, go back and read a comment or something like that. All you had to do was hit the wrong thing, and it was like,
It
boom.
just and you couldn't undo it. It's a problem.
No, it had that time out by itself.
Here she comes.
Oh, here she comes.
What's up? We wore her out today.
She doesn't understand why we're stopped. She thinks we're getting out.
Actually, you know, we could do this one.
Okay, let's do that. Here, let's put
this there.
Hang on, guys. Sorry, you're gonna get my hand for a minute. I'll put y'all here. All right.
Sure.
Watch what's about to happen. Hold on. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun.
Athena does. She's gonna like this.
Okay, here we go.
Stop raining. So yeah, here she comes. Oh boy.
Oh, here she
There you
comes.
have the light.
Now we got light.
Yeah, fresh air.
Hey, Cynthia. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Ouch. Dang, man.
There we go. I got the
Kayla says I do the same thing by accidentally muting people. Hey, Cynthia. How is it going? Happy Friday to you too. It's going well. We as you guys can see from the title, I know we've said it like 20 times, but we took baby Athena out on her very first paranormal adventure today. So I can't wait. I'm going to go home and work on that video tonight, and I'm going to try to have it out by tomorrow evening, probably 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I hope you guys will join us because that's going to be cool. But I said earlier, we didn't take her in the cemetery because I feel like that would be disrespectful, but there was actually a really cool stone wall around the cemetery, and Lisa and Athena waited there for me. And when I came over, she put her paws up on the stone wall, so that was really cute.
Excited.
Flash Wolf said, hey girls, if God gave you a chance to see someone in heaven, would you see? I definitely would. Yeah, my grandmother's up there, and it would be nice to see her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I miss her. Would you, Flash Wolf? Would you do the same thing? Dang. It's loud. Heather, thank you so much for always encouraging everybody to smash that like button. I appreciate that. We both do.
Yep, it always, what is it called? It helps the algorithm, they call it.
Yeah.
The YouTube algorithm.
It does. Cynthia says, I'm doing good. Thank you. Oh, Oreo's so sweet. Can't wait to watch. This is epic. Athena is lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. And she is a very good girl. She's back here just chilling out, looking around.
Good.
Tess,
Yeah. Is that?
Tess says, yeah, I'm worried my puppy would take a dump on someone's grave or something. That's exactly why we didn't take her in the cemetery.
That's exactly what they would do too.
Do you know how many people would be so mad at us if that happened? I'm like, no, I'm not even going to do that.
I don't want to clean it up in the cemetery. Yeah.
Oh, I would clean it up. And you know what's really cool? I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but Athena is wearing a really cool harness. It's a Kong harness. And it actually has a little dispenser on the back of it for the poopy bags. So
She carries her own poopy
she
bags.
carries her own poopy bags.
Now she could just clean it up.
She has a whole roll. Yeah, now we just got to teach her how to clean that mess up. Maybe she won't do it everywhere. She's pretty good though. She's actually really good at.
Yeah, she didn't.
Too often have accidents, so she's very good about alerting us when she has to go to the bathroom.
You know, we're using crate training that helps
Yeah.
with puppy housebreaking.
Yeah,
And she
been
does.
doing-
She alerts. She just does her little alert.
Hi, Lynn. How's it going? Hey, Joyce. How are you? Hey, Adrian. Oh, Joyce, you got one of the harnesses too? That's awesome.
Yeah, these are nice.
Hey, Green Eyes. How are you? I'm not sure, Tez. It's a Kong harness. Like the toy, the Kong, K-O-N-G.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what name it is though, but if you look it up, it'll have like the little. Here, let me show you. Here, hold this a minute.
It's like a zipper pouch on the top.
Let me turn you all around.
Let's see.
Take my seatbelt off. Oh wow, Lisa's really close. There we go. I think. Well, now that's so close.
I don't know if it's on her back.
Who's this? Oh, there she is.
Oh, they had one for a mastiff. Wow, that's big.
Let's see if you can see the little poopy bag sticking out of her harness there.
You get it? Let's see it. I'm behind.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's like blue. A little blue
That's
bag.
too much.
There it is. There, you can see it. See, it has a little dispenser. And this tiny little roll bag.
Look how good she's being. She's laying down. Oh, something's going on here.
She's about outgrown this one already, though.
Yes, she's just about outgrown this one. That's right.
Somebody asked me her weight. I was thinking like.
I don't know. We have to weigh her.
I'm thinking
That's a
maybe
good
like
point. I don't know.
5 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, probably. She's getting so big. It's crazy.
Where it says you should get some orders in for your shop. Oh, with your logo on it for harnesses. I bet they would sell out. Everyone loves pets too. I bet they have
That's
harnesses.
true. I don't think they do, but
They might have another site. I know. So harnesses are good because you can control the dog a little better, I think,
Yeah.
than just the
I
collar.
hate, especially with her being a puppy, I hate pulling on her trachea. It makes me nervous. You know, you don't want her to have problems later on.
Jerry said, does she have water? Yeah, she had just had a bowl.
We have a really cool
Yeah,
collapsible
where's
bowl.
that bowl?
I don't know, it's here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
we take
I
this
don't know.
with us. I had it on a clip or something. Yeah,
We just got done giving her that
just-
when we went to the
yeah,
restaurant a
she's
little bit ago.
and then she had to pee. Oh, that's smart. Where it says, or Velcro patches for the harnesses. Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
that is a
idea.
good idea.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, the harnesses are much safer, definitely.
Yeah, I feel better about having her wear a harness. And the other thing is too, like puppies can slip a collar really easily.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, Green Eye says her name is Lisa too.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Well, hi, Lisa.
It's my Lisa twin. Yeah, Joyce has much more control with those harnesses.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially her. She is. Woo.
100%. I'm gonna turn you all around, let y'all look at Lisa for a few minutes.
Yeah, these harnesses, Tez, they're all different. There's only 2 kind. We found this Kong one. The other one I found on Amazon is pretty good. Oh, I have to look at that. It was on Amazon.
You gotta love Amazon. And you know what, guys? Prime Days is coming up really soon. Maybe, I know I told you guys before that we do have a affiliate marketing with Amazon. So maybe, you know what? I am gonna go find that Kong harness, and I'm gonna put a link under all of our videos, guys.
Yeah, we should.
And then you can click on that, and it you know, we don't actually supply the harness, but we get, if you click on our link and purchase it through that, we get a little bit of a commission, so that will help us out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do that tonight. I'll work on that tonight, if you guys are interested.
And then we'll put it on, we could put them on Athena. Well, show them when they're on her, because it's kind of like, then you can
Yeah,
see
we need to get another one anyway.
Then you can see what it looks like the fit, because it's true, like they're all different. And I've had ones literally I couldn't stand them. They either came off or they just were sloppy, loose.
And be sure to check the sizing, and they are very adjustable, which is nice. But just make sure your dog fits within the, you know, the sizes.
Joyce says, Max, the Mastiff, weighs more than I do.
Wow.
Pulled me up. Oh, he actually picked her up, pulled her up.
What?
When she fell down in June.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good.
Are you okay, I hope? That's awful.
Shoot. Hey, they're smart. You know, they know you're in trouble. So let me know. I will definitely order one.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Just keep checking our link, I guess, tomorrow. Or like late tonight. When I get home, I'll do it. I'm definitely going to do that, though. But like I said, they'll probably have specials on the Amazon Prime Day.
What day is that?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I'm thinking it was like the 14th.
Okay.
13th, 14th, something like that. 15th, maybe. Not sure.
We wore her out. This little puppy never sleep. Well, she sleeps at night when I sleep. I'm saying this time of night, usually now.
No, she's going to sleep good tonight, guys. She for real is going to sleep good tonight. It's nice that Lisa can actually be on the...
Thank you, Audrey. She likes my sunglasses and my hat. Look.
I wear my sunglasses.
It's so glary out here.
It's just because you're a diva. You know it.
Oh.
Here's the diva.
I love these sunglasses. I actually found them at a racetrack because I have problems with my head's more smaller, so like sunglasses are usually too wide for me or big looking on my head, and this was like a little bit of a smaller size.
So tell them what happened with your good sunglasses.
Yeah, I have my Oakleys, which are my favorite. They have the best lenses, like for driving.
I think they're polarized.
Yeah, so basically you can always take them back to any, it's called a sun hut.
Sunglasses hut.
Sunglasses hut, and they'll fix them for free. Like you just go in there with them. You don't have to have papers. So the last time I had them, they broke. The lens popped out, and they usually just tighten a little screw, and we're good to go. But literally the hinge, she said, broke, and they couldn't fix it. So they're like, just call the corporate, and they're not going to replace them for free though. It was something like get a, I don't know, half off a new, I don't know.
Pain in the butt.
Yeah, so that was disappointing. But anyway.
I don't know. We'll call corporate and see what happens.
I just haven't done it yet.
Those are her favorite though, so.
Well, the lenses are so clear on those. Like,
I know.
They're not distorted or anything. And actually, when
it's
I buy
hard to find a really good pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, I got those on a special. It was probably like a Black Friday. I don't know, a really good deal. And it's weird. My daughter loves the exact same style, and I actually got a pair for her for, I think it was Christmas or birthday.
Yeah.
They had a sale, and she was just dying for a pair, so I got her. She's exact. It's so funny. She likes the same thing.
It is funny. Well, you guys do have the same exact birthday.
Yeah, we have the same exact birthday, exactly 30 years apart. She was born on my 30th birthday.
Now, what did you always say?
What?
About when you were going to have your last kid?
When I was 30. It's like, yeah, before she was born, way back, I used to say, I'm having all my kids by the time I'm 30, and she was born on my 30th. I was son and a daughter.
That's so weird.
That was so weird. And actually, she was due on Halloween, and I told the doctor, I was like, no, I'm not having a child on Halloween. I am not doing double holiday. I'm not doing it. And
did you refuse?
I refused.
And you held it.
And she was born
you held that
5
baby
days
in.
later.
You held that baby in for a couple more days.
And like Halloween, I guess a lot of people would think it's cool, but I don't know. I just didn't want her to have a birthday. I just wanted her to have her own day.
She definitely has a Halloween spirit.
But yeah, she's definitely perfect for the Halloween season. Her personality.
Looks like you got some comments there.
Yeah, Heather said that's cool. Thank you, Heather. She put smash the like button.
Oh, thanks, Heather. Look at us just hanging out in a parking lot with all you guys.
Flash Wolf says, but yes, girls, I would love to see my great grandmother again because she gave me the Diary of the
Wimpy Kid
books.
I have never seen those books. Oh, sorry, guys, my hand was in the way. I have never seen those.
Oh, thank you, Cynthia. She said, God bless you both.
Oh, thanks, Cynthia.
Oh, okay. Green Eyes is from Indiana.
Oh,
I've never
wow.
been to Indiana.
Me either. Patty went there this summer, though.
It always reminds me of the Music Man. Way back, there was a musical called The Music Man, and they used to sing a song, which you may know, Green Eyes, Gary, Indiana. Do you remember that?
I know that's where Michael Jackson is from. The Jacksons are from
really?
Gary, Indiana, yeah.
Okay.
Gary W.
Oh.
Hey, from England.
Susan says 13 and 14th are Amazon Prime days.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you. Yeah, England. Gary from England. How is England these days?
Got quite a few people in the UK watching this evening.
Cynthia asked how long we've lived in Florida since 2000. Well, Jen was practically born here.
Yeah, this is pretty much my
It's her
stomping ground.
home, and I didn't move here till 2007. But I always loved Florida. Every time I visited it, I didn't want to go back to Maryland. So I don't know. I just love the whole Florida, the palm. I'm just like Florida blood. But
Tell them about the
family
cartoon you
stuff.
used to draw when you were a baby.
Yeah, it was
little
weird.
kid.
When I was really little, I never had been to Florida. I used to draw a cartoon, and actually my mother found them years later. I draw it, and I draw a palm tree, and it was like a caveman. It was called the Lone Caveman. I don't know. I was a kid. So weird, right? Am I weird?
A little bit.
But yeah, but that was like palm tree. I don't know. I was just stuck on palm trees, and this Florida always reminds me too of the movie Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's very prehistoric.
It is very evolutionary
In some areas.
and the insects and the lizards and everything is like bigger here.
It is.
It's just like, you think there's a spider that's big up north. It's ginormous when you see it down here. It's like, what is that?
Yeah, if you guys come down to Florida, be sure to bring a saddle for the roaches.
Roaches.
I mean,
Jen loves roaches.
if those things are going to be that big, you better ride it.
Let me catch up to you guys.
Tame that thing and ride it.
Yeah, I wasn't really familiar with roaches. Jen told me about them because, so this is one thing there's these, we should do a segment on Floridians.
Oh my gosh.
They have a whole different smartness down here. So, for instance, Jen, we'd have like shoes and you put them in the garage or something, okay? So she goes out in the garage and I'm like, what are you doing? She picks up a shoe and she's like banging it, like upside down, banging it. I'm like, what are you doing? They're not dirty. Yeah, because there might be a roach in there.
It's true. Okay, so when I was a kid, I used to have roller skates, like most kids do. And I kid you not, one time, and I don't know why I didn't know this, but I went to put my foot in the roller skate because we kept them outside. Yeah. And there was a freaking roach in my skate.
Ew,
it was the most disgusting experience. I've been horrified. Lise, am I traumatized with roaches?
Yeah, not scared.
I freak
Jen,
out.
This is Jen. I'm not scared of anything, Jen.
I'm not.
And she's a roach, and she just goes off into this other personality of screaming and
oh man,
like running away. I'm like, why? What is the matter with you?
We once had one in the house, and I had a those plastic BBs, guys, those little pellet guns. I shot that bad boy.
She did.
I shot it
from like 20 feet away.
I did,
and it was like 8 feet up on the ceiling height. I mean, on the wall.
No, those are 12 feet ceilings.
A 12-foot. She nailed that thing. I wish
nailed
I had a video of that. And it fell.
Now we're really good about having like the roach traps and stuff. I don't want to see them.
Oh, thank you, Christine. The UK. Hi from UK. Love you. Kayla said hi from Alabama.
Hey, Kayla. Kayla, right?
Kayla.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Kayla.
Kayla.
That's my little sister's name.
Angela says, where are you from? We're in Florida. Where are you from, Angela? I missed your hometown. Kathy is from Montana, but lives in Tennessee. We've been to Tennessee. That's beautiful there. The Smoky Mountains.
We're planning to go there again soon. Sometime this year.
Susan says from Iowa, but lives in Kentucky now.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Kentucky bluegrass. That's horse country.
Yeah.
Oh, Oreo says bandanas would be great too for merch.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, good idea.
What a great idea.
Okay, Heather asks, do the roaches fly there?
Yes.
Jen will tell you
Okay.
all about this.
So the flying roaches are actually called palmetto bugs. And let me tell you something else, guys. If you are in a motel or hotel in Florida and you say there's a roach in your room and they say, what did it look like? And you say it flies, they'll say, those aren't roaches, those are water bugs. Trust me, that's what they'll say.
It's a roach.
So even though they're called palmetto bugs, they're still freaking roaches, just saying.
So they don't have roaches where I am, thank goodness.
Oh, they're so disgusting.
Kathy said they have a lot in Tennessee.
Really?
Ooh.
That surprises me.
Gary says, you need a blowgun for them roaches. Shoots
They're
darts out.
nasty.
Flash Wolf is from Arizona. I always
Oh,
want to
wow.
go to
Me
Arizona too. Beautiful.
One day, guys, one day we're going to head to every state in the U.S.
Aww. Kathy says, what part of Tennessee? Come visit. You stay with me if you like.
Aw.
Aw. We were in
Gatlinburg and
Yeah,
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
And we're probably going to go back to that area again pretty soon.
I actually went. You know who introduced us to Tennessee? Because I didn't really know about it. It was Patty. Patty goes there a lot. We have cabins, which is a lot up there. I'd never seen so many cabins.
Yeah, she loves to go to
So
Tennessee.
she
That's like
told
her
us
happy
all
place.
about it and kind of gave us the tour because I'm not really good about mountain driving.
You did pretty good, though.
It scares me, but
It scares me, too.
We got used to it following around, but like no guardrails and like those twisty, and then it's like, what is it, like 3,000, 4,000 feet?
It's pretty high in some
I'm not
places.
a height person, so I was just a little, and then the other thing in those mountains, it's very isolated in some areas.
It's
like,
beautiful, though. It's
it is
so beautiful.
It's like a mindset, but once we went, I'm like, I want to go back. I loved it.
Yeah, it's very peaceful there.
I did, and the air,
It's very
I
peaceful.
really enjoyed it.
You kind of feel like Dolly Parton when you're there.
Yeah, we went past the Dolly Parton.
I dropped y'all like you were hot. Sorry, guys.
Dolly heard you talking.
Dolly
about
hit me
it.
and put a curse on me.
Hey, you guys, there's a little different subject. I don't know, because I was probably talking about Patty because she loves this singer. But if you guys like Stevie Nicks, she has a new video out. You have to check it out, but it's really good. And it kind of has to do with I didn't get it at first, but it has to do with kind of the whole election and presidential. I forget what it's called. But anyway, it's on. It just came out, but we listen to Stevie Nicks a lot, so I don't know. I was just thinking about that. But that's really cool.
It seems like every time I'm in the car these days with Lisa, Stevie Nicks comes on.
Comes on. But she has a new song. It's pretty good. You have to watch the video because it kind of explains it. It's pretty deep.
I'm going to put y'all back up here so I don't drop you again. I'm sorry about that.
Tess says Washington State is really beautiful.
Really?
I bet. That's what's the mountain there? The really high mountain people climb.
I don't know.
Mount. Tess, what's the mountain there that's famous in Washington State?
That's a good shot right there. I don't know why I didn't put it like that earlier.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that.
cool. Save your arm.
I know.
Oh, Susan said Tennessee's only 3 hours from us.
Okay.
We're probably 7
It's
hours, 8 hours.
Probably 8 hours. Everything's 8 hours.
Everything's 8 hours from us. Oh, cool. Angela's from Puerto Rico. I love
Lisa, well, we've been
Puerto
once.
Rico.
But she gets so excited.
Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico.
She has to sing it. She gets so excited.
We got to go there one time on a cruise.
One time.
And I wanted to go back, and then they had that terrible hurricane. It was right
Okay,
after
I'm
we
trying
were
to
there.
remember what happened, though, because we got off the boat, but I feel like we were only on the land for maybe
they
an
did
hour.
not have a very long stop. You got there late.
I don't know. It was
That
weird.
ship got there really late. I wish they'd gotten there earlier.
And you know what's funny?
Mount Rainier, that's it. Thank you, Taz.
Yes.
Mount Rainier.
Yes.
Rainier.
Do you know what sticks out in my mind the most about our trip to Puerto Rico? Is that not why we were there, not why we were on the land, but when we got back to the boat, it was a Holland America cruise. It was actually a really nice ship. But I will say this, that Holland America is definitely geared towards the older crowd. There's not a whole lot of activities and stuff like that. There's, it's pretty much the casino and then the lounges with singers and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
There's not really any entertainment.
No.
But the thing that sticks out in my mind, though, guys, that I really remember, and I will never forget this as long as I live, we ordered room service that night because we were in the port at night, and they stayed in port for quite a while, but we ended up eating our dinner while we were in port on our balcony, and it was really beautiful. And I'll never forget. I took a lot of pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
I'll have to see if I can find those pictures, but it was so gorgeous.
That was a couple years back.
Yeah.
A couple years back.
Have you guys ever been on a cruise?
Let's see. Green Eye said, Jen and Lisa, y'all rock. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys.
That's my Lisa twin.
Y'all so sweet.
Tammy says you should come to Ohio to the Mansfield Reformatory. What to look that one up? Ooh, is that like
who said that?
Mansfield?
Tammy. Hey Tammy, do me a favor, please. If you guys aren't following us, all y'all, if y'all aren't following us on Twitter, it's at Raptor Adventure 1, or you could just probably search Raptor Adventures on Twitter. If you guys have places that you want us to visit, send us a DM, or you can email us. It's raptoradventures100@gmail.com, and it's also in our YouTube description about us, so you can get our email address from there as well.
Flashwolf said a roach crawled on my mom when she was sleeping, and she.
Ew!
Oh, that's the worst.
That freaking happened to me one time too. It was awful.
Tammy said that was Shawshank Redemption. I guess that's the.
Oh wow!
Okay,
that would be so cool.
That's cool.
Is it still in operation? That particular spot?
Wow. Angela said it's a place. Oh, here. There's a place in Ponce. Ponce. The name is Hacienda Mayoral and is haunted.
Ooh, where is this?
Ponce. What state is that? Where is Ponce? Ponce. How do you say that?
I'm not sure.
Like Ponce de Leon?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon. Jen's so good at Spanish.
I'm not. Do you want to hear the extent of my Spanish, guys? Anybody that knows what this means, please say it in the chat. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. Let me do that one more time. Por favor, manténgase. I can't even do it because it's... I can't stop laughing.
About your jail question.
Okay.
Well, what's that, please?
Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas.
That's our answer to everything. Some of it is operational. However, they open the old part of the prison for investigation.
Really?
Yes.
You know, we're going to have to do it.
Cheryl, thank you. She got to go. Much
okay,
love.
Cheryl, thank you so much for tuning in.
Ponce is a town in Puerto Rico.
Ooh, that's exciting. We're going to have to do that.
I bet they've got some
We're going to have to go on some serious cruises that's coming up here soon. So, guys, I am actually thinking about, since travel is one of our biggest passions, I'm thinking about starting my own travel agency, like under somebody else. But would any of you guys be interested in purchasing travel from us if we offered it? Just curious. Just gonna kind of throw that out there because, you know, I don't really want to get into it if nobody's really interested in purchasing travel from us. So, you know, it's kind of just like a referral program, but I don't know, like we're pretty knowledgeable about traveling.
And
so
I think they had everything. They had cruises and
cruises and land vacations, stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, and I know a lot about Disney, so if any of you guys are thinking about going to Disney World, please be sure to reach out to me. You know, I'm always, you know, if you have any questions or anything like that about Disney, especially if it's your first time going, Disney is immense, and it can be very confusing. Not confusing, but more like, you know, there's a lot of things that we know about Disney because we've been so much. So, you know, we'd be glad to help you out.
And Jen's really good about helping people so you don't waste your time because you're paying a lot of money.
Time is very valuable when you're at Disney World.
Yeah, if you waste your time on certain things and miss other things, that's what's disappointing because people are like, I spent so much time there that I missed that. So there's different ways around that, okay? Especially if you have kids and things like that.
Let me just offer you just a little bit of advice. Well, number one, right now with the COVID, they don't have fast passes, but one of my biggest time savers is when the fast passes come back. Be sure to do that if you go on a Disney vacation. Definitely get fast passes. Other, you know, I just got a couple things that I can tell you that'll help. But
Nikki said your Disney line made her day that day.
Oh, thank you so much. You know what? We're gonna plan to go back soon and do another live stream from there. I mean, shit, it might be next week. I don't know. We'll see, but it'll probably be a different park. which makes me a little sad because Magic Kingdom is my favorite park, but I hate to be biased, but I love Magic Kingdom. But honestly, I love all the Disney parks. Like, it's all my happy place. Like, the parks, the resorts, I love it all. But let me just give you another piece of advice, guys. I know a lot of people go to Disney because they have kids that want to meet a specific character. So my advice to you would be this. I know they've just recently started the character breakfasts again after the whole COVID situation. Not all of the restaurants are currently offering character breakfast still though. But what I would recommend to you is do your research. Find out which restaurants offer the character that your child, or even you, because I know I got my favorite characters. Lisa's got her favorite characters. It don't matter if you're grown or not, guys. You're never too grown for Disney. You can be a kid at Disney all day, every day. So you find out where your favorite character is, and it's a little bit pricey, but pay for the character meal. And breakfast generally is cheaper. So do the character breakfast, because that way you get to have your meal and the characters come right to your table.
And you don't have to stay at the resort to eat there.
You don't. You do not.
You can drive, like say you're in another resort, you just drive to where you're going to have the meal, and they do have security, and you just say, well, you have a reservation, and they check it on their computer.
Yep.
And then you park and just go in there, have your meal, and the characters, so it's like you're not waiting in line for an hour like at the park for one.
Yeah,
character.
so that was my point. Like, you don't want to waste your time in the parks waiting for characters.
Right.
And you gotta, you want to have a decent meal anyway. Like, even if it's the only meal that you decide to have on property, or like a sit down meal, I would do that. I would do the character meal. It's not the best dining. It's good though. The food's decent. The character breakfast.
I don't know what they're doing now. Some was buffet.
Some was buffet. I don't know how they're doing it now. I do know Chef Mickey's has reopened. I'm not sure.
Hi, A.L. Skinner.
Hey, what's up, A.L. Skinner? How are you doing?
We're talking about travel and Disney a little bit now. We were on that subject.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I definitely have some bits of advice. And this is the thing that a lot of people get upset about is staying on Disney property. Now, here's the thing though. If you're a Florida resident, you can get a good deal most of the time. If you're an annual pass holder, you can get a good deal. Like, we're talking up to 30% off of your room rate, which to us, since we're Florida residents, we do get the annual passes. It's cheaper because we're Florida residents. But to us, it's worth it because not only can we pay for our passes monthly, like a monthly payment, but also you get deep discounts on stuff. Like right now, how much is it for the merch? It's like 30% off on all the merch.
It's unbelievable. That's the
I'm
most
not
I've
kidding
ever
you.
seen.
We ended up getting our face masks for how much? We got 2 face masks for, I think it was like $7, wasn't it? It was
normally
cheap.
they were right now. What was it?
5, I think.
5 for 20. Was it 5 for 20?
4 for 20 it
4
was,
for 20.
but not this time it wasn't.
No. So then 30% off of 20. It's like $6 off 14.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really an amazing deal. But anyway, guys, it pays for itself is my point. So
Carrie asked if Mickey and Minnie are still together.
I think so. I don't know though, because Don will be trying to
be up in there
trying to hook up with Minnie sometimes. I seen it when we went to this character breakfast before.
Don't upset Donald. One time I slipped up. I was just tired. I don't even know why I said we were at a character. And Donald came over. I don't even know why I said it. I was like, hey, I was like probably half asleep. It was breakfast. Hey, Mickey. Donald got so mad. He like stomped around, throwing his arms.
All right, wait. Since when does Mickey Mouse have a beak?
I'm just saying, I don't even know why. I knew it was Donald.
What color does Mickey Mouse wear?
You know what? I think Mickey was on the other
What color does Mickey Mouse wear?
Mickey was on the other side of the room.
What color does Mickey wear?
I don't know.
What?
Red, black. Red and black.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, I probably had seen Mickey.
What color does Donald Duck wear?
Blue.
And?
Yellow.
Thank you.
Well, I was probably looking at Mickey. I don't know. It was early. Anyway, don't tick off Donald.
Yeah, he gets really angry. He's the original Angry Bird, in case you didn't know.
Just call Mickey and he'll get ticked off and it's funny. Whatever. Either way. Yeah, I wish I had a video of that. He was so mad at me.
So anyway, back to what I was saying, guys. We're pretty knowledgeable about travel, so, if you guys would be interested in any kind of travel.
Scott.
Hey, Scott, what's up? How are you doing? Thank you for the beautiful roses that you sent us.
They're beautiful.
If you would be interested in any travel, through us, then please be sure to I'll put a link. Like, once I got to give this girl a call. I was supposed to do it this week, but this week got away from me so quickly.
Yeah,
So I'll be calling her next week, or maybe I don't know if she works weekends. I'll call her next week, just to find out the ins and outs of it. And I'm gonna take some courses and educate myself on things that I don't already know about cruising. Now, we've been on, I don't know, 13 cruises together.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been on 13 cruises together.
Sure. They had, back in the day, years ago, not years and years ago, I'm not kidding you, for Florida residents, we got on, I'll never forget, a Disney cruise together. I don't know, it was probably a 3 or 4 night.
It was
like
4 night.
$350 with a veranda room. You're talking, that's normally like thousands, okay?
At least 1,000. Yeah.
At least, maybe, probably.
Well,
back then,
let's see.
with a veranda.
It probably was normally double that.
At least.
Yeah.
And I remember
like, we're talking, it was like 50%
I remember
off.
telling people we were getting on the ship that we got that price. I think it was Florida residents.
It was Florida resident.
And they were like, what, are you kidding me? I paid like, well, first of all, I don't think they were Florida residents, so they didn't get a discount. But I'm serious. I think the guy said he paid $3,000 for the same room. I'll never forget that. I was like, where are those prices?
I'm going to tell you guys this bit of information too. If you've never been on a cruise and you've always wanted to go on a cruise, go on a shorter one. Go on a 3. Honestly, I think 4 nights are the best, because 3 nights are kind of too short. Like, we've gone on several 3-night cruises, and it's just not long enough. We've done it a couple of times, and we're just like, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do a 3-night again, unless it's really super cheap. But 4 nights are good.
Yeah, 4 nights.
4 nights are good. 7 nights are better, and we haven't done a back-to-back yet. That's going to be, hopefully,
See, that's why you need to be a travel agent.
Yeah.
You can give them all the scoop about.
I love talking about travel.
She will talk for hours.
I could talk to you all night about travel, guys. I really
Christine
can.
had a question. Did I hear somewhere you both are dentists?
You might have heard that somewhere, but it's not the truth.
I'm a licensed dentist.
Lisa's a dentist.
Jen's a licensed everything else in the dental office that you can possibly think of person.
Yeah,
Like,
I do everything else.
She is really good with x-rays and assisting and everything else. So
now, right now, though, because of the COVID, our office is closed, and we're going to probably keep it that way until things are under control. It's just too scary right now. It's really a scary world that we're living in.
Yeah, and they also, dentistry is like the second most risky transmission job or career right now. Job, career, whatever, I'm just like frustrated. It's awful.
It's frustrating.
So, because of the aerosol, and actually I could go on for that too. The CDC just finalized that this virus is also aerosol driven, not just droplets, meaning it's smaller than they thought originally, and then you're dealing with the air filtrations and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, dentistry equals aerosols, and so I had to kind of step out, close the office for a while till things are worked out. And then there's also the question of you have to buy all this extra gear.
Vicky says she's a retired hygienist.
Cool. So you're retired? So maybe one day we'll figure all this out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But right now, we're YouTubers.
Oh,
I love YouTube. I will be doing.
I'd love to see an exclusive haunted cruise. YouTubers. Okay, and
I have been talking to Patty about that. So,
well, when they open, right now I saw Disney's not opening again for cruising till December. So we're still having to wait.
It's true. If I'm an agent, I might be able to work on that. Even better.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. How many of you guys would be interested in that? Please let me know in the chat.
Nikki said her daughters are RDH, and I think they went back to work too soon.
I agree. They did.
A lot of offices pushed them, and I know a lot of the staff of dental offices are hesitant, or they just had to quit. So
I know a hygienist actually that said that she believed that the N95 masks that they were issued were fake.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Whoa.
So that puts you in a really bad position.
Yeah, so what's the scary video y'all did?
Oh, tonight you mean?
She didn't say.
Well, tonight we took Athena with us to a cemetery. And she didn't go in the cemetery because we didn't want her to have any accidents or anything like that. We were very respectful of the departed, and Lisa and Athena stayed on the other side of the stone wall while I explored the cemetery. And then when I came back, we got back in the car and we did a necrophonic session.
Mm-hmm.
And they lit the K2 meter all the way up to red, guys.
It was crazy.
On command. It was pretty wild.
They seemed to respond to Athena.
They loved Athena.
We heard her name come through. They lit up the meter when she was, interacting.
Yep.
So we're gonna do some more with her, definitely. Gary says, I have a problem. I wonder if you could help. How many times do you get this when you tell people you're a dentist? Somebody told me an idea I should do with this. You know how they have teledoc?
Who told you?
Somebody told me.
Who?
Who was that? Patty. Like teledentist.
She said somebody.
Because people do. They ask you, maybe, that would be helpful, because I have helped people like, well, did you get this checked or that?
She has.
I love diagnostics with dental.
She's really good at diagnostics.
I can figure things out sometimes.
It's almost like being a detective.
Yeah, like a detective.
She's the dental detective.
Maybe I should do that.
The dental detective.
The dental detective. Investigations.
Oh, Lord.
Open wide.
That's just taking it too step.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I just get really... I have something else coming up, but I can't talk about it.
The hand of silence is going up. And I just have to say that dentists are big nerds. Lisa cannot hear what I said.
I am. I go geek on her.
Lisa cannot hear what I just said. Dentists are the biggest nerves. They get on your nerves because they're the biggest nerds.
She's benefited with all the...
Of all time.
Don't listen.
Of all time ever.
She likes some of the positive stuff.
In life.
Kathy says, I know that the hospital mask they put prison...
What?
In it in Tennessee, some were recalled. Okay, they were like substandard. Oh, Tess just got a K2 meter.
Yay, Tess! That's awesome.
Let us know how you get when you get some readings on it.
Hey, Kathy.
Vicky says, "LOL, I'm a perio detective." Right, Jen. LOL. I second that. That's funny.
That's funny. He's right.
It's no joke though. When people's teeth hurt, it's awful. I just try to help. I've always been on the I just want to help people vibe, and I work with kids a lot and families, and
Scott said something.
Especially children. They shouldn't be suffering with dental disease. Okay, don't get me going.
Down. Go down.
Glasses are folding up. Tez says, your people are my enemies normally. I hate seeing the dentist. Oh, I hear that all the time.
I don't like going to the dentist either. She's the only one I let work on my teeth.
That's because some dentists they're just rough,
I remember once when I was in high school, I went to the dentist and I was just getting a cleaning in high school. My teeth were very clean. My gums were so sore afterwards, guys, and it should not be that way. You should not, I literally could not eat for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
My gums were so,
ridiculous. And you don't want to go
I didn't even have, gingivitis. I mean, maybe I had mild gingivitis, but, I didn't have a lot of calculus or tartar or anything like that on my teeth.
Scott says, I wish you could come to North Carolina and show you a creepy cemetery called Oakdale in Mount Airy.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Okay. You guys have to email Jen all these.
Yeah, send me messages, guys.
So you can keep track.
Send me messages. I love getting
It'll
messages.
Probably be better that way than because we'll probably.
I can't always get back to you guys right away, and I know sometimes you guys will leave us a comment on YouTube, and I usually get back to you, but it takes me a little while sometimes. But I always try to be sure to like it and heart it right away so you guys know that I saw it. So if that's the case and you're like, I wrote to them and they never said anything back, we will.
I'm scared of the dentist.
Y'all need to go to Lisa.
So I talked to. I'll have to set up I don't know. Maybe Jen can help me set up a question and answer place to message me or something. I don't know how you do that, but the thing is, I have to. I have to let you guys know. If I say something, you still have to go get it checked.
Yeah.
I could say something.
It's advice.
It's advice,
but it's not a diagnosis.
It's not a diagnosis, and you have to still get checked by.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some kind of
one-on-one.
They'll have to sign something.
Don't be goodiness. She said it was this, and you're saying so. I can't do that.
She can tell you her opinion, but opinions don't necessarily
it's not written
equal a diagnosis.
Right.
You can't really diagnose something without seeing it in person.
I think the best thing is for people where do I go? Should I go to which specialist or what?
Exactly.
That's helpful.
Right.
But I can't tell you exactly what's wrong with your tooth or your gum or whatever, without seeing you. That's just, you can't do that. But in this day and age, it is kind of good. People are learning to communicate, more computer like that. I had to use teledoc.
Let me look at the comments for a minute while you're... Yeah. Lisa's talking dental, so she's going to be a while.
Don't get me going. But I do like to... I helped somebody, and then she finally did go to the right specialist.
Melissa says, dentists scare me when they show me the bill. I know, right?
Yeah. You know, the insurance is like Blue Cross has this really good insurance. Like 25. You got say you have the medical, and then for $25 extra a month, it covers like all your dental. Like I thought that was really cheap. I mean, of course, unless you're working for a company that has dental, but it's definitely worth having dental insurance if you can get it. It didn't seem like it was that more to add on, like eye doctor or dentist.
Scott said, I hear there's a headstone that knocks back when you knock on it first. What?
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. MSC Paranormal says, I've been enjoying y'all's videos. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you watching. Oh, hey, Yolanda. No worries. We are still yapping away.
He said we're pimping in the parking lot.
Pimping in the parking lot.
Paranormal pimping.
Uh-oh, there's a Mustang next to us that wants to race, I think,
He's
guys.
driving over there. Her little puppy's sleeping back here. I can't believe it. She's out cold.
Melissa is Canadian.
How cold is it right now? I know in...
Heather says, that Spanish thing has got something to do with the rides at Disney, Jen.
Oh!
Yes, it does.
I got it right.
Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas means please stand clear of the doors.
For the
And you
monorail.
will hear that on the monorail, correct.
But people still lean against the doors.
They do. They make me so nervous, guys. I kid you not. Once this lady was seriously leaning against the doors and the doors started to open over the lake.
Oh!
Remember that? I'm serious. My freaking heart about dropped out.
There.
It was horrible.
Oh, people are just... Well, I don't think they're going to do it anymore, but I really thought they crammed too many people into that monorail.
They did.
It was so packed on. I hated getting on it because I don't like crowd, like getting stuffed in a sardine can feeling.
Oh, that's awful. Gary says, I don't mind the dentist at all. I had 4 dentures at the front when I was 11 due to getting pushed down steps and landing on my face.
Oh my god.
That's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
That's your permanent teeth too.
I know.
Ugh.
Oh no. Melissa said, I'm sorry I didn't email you. I had a seizure and was in the hospital. Lisa, I would love to have you as a dentist.
Aww.
I am in New York on Medicaid and Medicare. Okay.
Yeah, in Maryland it doesn't pay for adults for dental, but I'm serious. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out one day.
MSC says, y'all come to Texas and let's make some videos together.
Aww.
We'll let you know if we get out to Texas, but I would love to go to Texas
What
at some
part
point
of Texas?
soon.
Texas is like another country.
Yeah.
What part of Texas?
And you know, all my exes live in Texas. Christine says, I just wish my teeth were whiter, but I'm afraid to try anything. Any suggestions? Yes. Have you tried charcoal toothpaste? It works.
Yeah, you try.
It works on me.
I know there's whitening strips and everything. They
They work, but they're pretty
They don't
temporary.
seem to last. I've had in my office.
And they can make your
kits.
teeth very sensitive.
Yeah, they can make them sensitive.
Anything with peroxide can make your teeth sensitive, including
Yeah.
the bleaching that you get at the dentist. So a lot of times what we recommend is using Sensodyne also. Problem with that is it's not going to get white as fast because it seals up your tubules in your
Yeah,
teeth.
and you have to be careful. Some of the whitening toothpaste, yeah, like Jen said, they make your teeth sensitive.
Oh, MSC is about an hour west of Fort Worth in Central Texas.
Oh, Fort Worth, Texas. Okay.
Kayla says, George Strait, I love him.
Oh, my exes.
That's such a good song.
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen, it's 8:54, and Heather of Heather's Hauntings, Patty's daughter, is going to be premiering her video in just 6 minutes. So I'll talk for a couple more minutes if you guys want, and then maybe we could all head over there and do a Raptor raid.
Okay.
Let's do a Raptor raid on Heather.
Raid on Heather.
So when you get in there, just do hashtag Raptor raid and let Heather know that we're sharing some love. A.L. Skinner says, I use charcoal toothpaste. I found it helped with the headaches. Really?
Ooh, I never heard of that.
I never heard of that either. That's pretty cool. They do have natural charcoal toothpaste. And it's interesting because I actually got some natural charcoal toothpaste at the dollar store. And that didn't bother me. But I got this Crest one. And I don't know what's wrong with me because I used to always use like the Colgate cavity protection. And like within the last couple of months, the last year or whatever, it's kind of making me gag. I don't know. I think there's some kind of weird additive.
I had that with different toothpaste too.
Same thing with this one now, but the natural charcoal toothpaste that I got at the dollar store of all places
I love the dollar store.
is great.
Save money. Go to
So
the
if you
dollar
have
store.
a dollar store near you,
I'll tell you.
go for that. Melissa says, huggles to you both. Scott says, you too, ladies, be safe out there.
Thank you.
Yolanda says,
Thumbs up.
Oh. MSC says, I got my daith pierced to help with headaches. It's been a miracle.
Whoa.
Remind me where the daith is, because I don't know. Is it here? In your nose? Or is it up here?
And it fixed with
I can't ever remember.
headaches?
I don't know all the piercing locations.
It's probably a pressure point.
Yeah, it probably
No
is.
way. Nice and quiet here now.
Inner ear. Okay. I think it's in
Okay,
here.
That's an acupressure
Yeah.
point, definitely.
Did that hurt, though? Because I would think that would be super sensitive.
Maybe. That would itch me. I don't know.
Oh. Gary says they will have changed the seaweed content in the toothpaste.
Seaweed? What is it?
Alginate, probably.
Oh.
Maybe that's what makes it thicker.
Well, you know what? I'm allergic to seaweed.
Oh.
It's iodine.
But I'm not.
Well, it's iodine.
Huh.
I didn't used to be. Now I am.
All right, guys. It's 8:57. Let's go on over to Heather's channel. We're going to go ahead and end the stream.
Heather's Hauntings, right?
Yeah, let's go over to Heather's Hauntings. And be sure to do hashtag Raptor Raid. Let her know we're sending some love her way.
Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. And super chats and all that good stuff.
Be sure to check out the video tomorrow night, guys, with Athena and her very first paranormal adventure. It was a lot of fun making the video, and it's going to be even more fun editing it and watching it with you guys tomorrow. So we'll be in here tomorrow night. I'm thinking probably maybe at 8 o'clock premiere, if not 9 at the latest. So we love you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. We'll see you in Heather's chat. Love you guys. And also, forgot to say, thank you so much to everybody who gave us a super chat. We do appreciate it. Thank you, Heather. Love you guys. Good night.
Have a good night.
And Alice was the other person, right?
Yeah.
And Alice as well. All right, love you guys. Have a great night.